So, just an update. Today was a rough day. My father-in-law came back from walking the dog, and he said that he found our cat Greyson on the sidewalk, and he was pretty much dead. And that was a hard thing for me because I'm not a big animal person. I really am not, but we've had him for almost 10 years, and he was a part of our family. We got him initially because we were having some rodent problems, and someone said, get a cat. So we said, okay. We ended up getting a cat and brought him home. We went to a adoption center, and we got, I remember we had a choice of about 10 kittens, and he was the one that I think my daughter Gianna saw him and said, oh, that's the one, and he was very playful. He was gray, and he had a little bit of white fur on his chest. He had like a little white patch around his eye. He was a very handsome cat. And he would always come to our car whenever we would pull up late at night. If we were gone for a couple of days, he would know when we were home, and he'd follow us in the house, and we would feed him. And my daughters always had him in their room. And they took care of him, they loved him. And I'm gonna have to tell them about, Greyson. My daughters they're older now, but they're teenagers. And I have to tell them that we lost our little security guard, Greyson. He was a good cat. But where do animals go when they die? I mean, does the Bible talk about it? I think the Bible talks a lot about animals. It talks about animals right in the beginning with Noah's Ark. I mean, God didn't have to tell Noah to put animals on the boat, but he did because he cared about them. Before he destroyed the world, he said, take 2 of each, so we can keep the animals intact. And you think about Isaiah chapter 11 talks about the animals in the new heaven, in the new Jerusalem. The book of Revelation talks about the new city where we'll have everything restored. So, I mean, are there animals in heaven? I think so. I don't think they have souls like us, but I think God cares about them. God loves them. The first animal mentioned in the Bible was when Adam and Eve had sinned. They disobeyed God, and they hid from God. That's kind of what we do, right? Whenever we mess up, we want to hide. And Adam was in the garden, and God called out to him and said, Adam, and where were you? He said, I was hiding. God said, why were you hiding? He said, because I was naked. And God said, who told you were naked? And God went and came back and brought him skins of an animal to cover himself. Well, obviously, you can't get skins from an animal without killing them. And why did an animal have to die? Because of sin. Sin entered our world, and it threw everything off track. God gave Adam a way to cover that by covering him with the skin of a lamb. And in John, the book of John, John talks about the Lamb which taketh away the sin of the world. That's Jesus Christ. I think there will be animals in heaven. I think I'll see Greyson again. I miss that little guy. I got to tell my daughters, pray for me. Anyhow, it's been a very weird day today. If I didn't have the Lord in my life, I'd probably be having a horrible day. But because I have Jesus, I have hope. What about you?